Okay, welcome, my dear colleagues. This is Said Samir again. This is our third session, tag 3. So our learning outcomes. By the end of this module, you will able to identify features of connected speech and describe techniques to raise learners' awareness of aspects of pronunciation. I'm gonna start by some phrases that we usually use to teach pronunciation. Okay, this session with this tag, we will talk about the pronunciation skills, and I think it's one of the most important sessions in this year. Okay, so as I said, I'm gonna start by some phrases that we usually use to teach pronunciation, such as listen and repeat. Okay, so firstly, what kind of phrases do you think that we can use while teaching pronunciation? Can you guess what the phrases that we can use while teaching pronunciation? Yeah. Hmm? You can give me an example? I said listen and repeat. Yes, I said listen and repeat. Can you give me an example? Hey, my colleagues, do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I want a phrase that we can use, okay, or a sentence that we can use while teaching pronunciation. For example, I said while I teaching pronunciation, I can say listen and repeat. I can ask them how many syllables. What else? What else? Can you give me an example? Okay. Okay, so these are the phrases or sentences that we can use while teaching pronunciation. So read the phrases aloud and try saying them. Pay attention to the sound and words which are underlined. So where is the stress in this word? Okay, I can ask the students, where is the stress in this word? How many syllables are there in this word? How do you pronounce this word? Is this question rising or falling? What is the sound? Listen and repeat. Repeat after me. How many words can you hear as an activity? Okay, I can ask them, okay, listen to me carefully and say, how many words can you hear? What happens to the sound when you use the contracted form? Are these sounds the same or different? Is this a vowel or a consonant? Which is the most common sound in English? Okay, this is a schwa. Okay, so listen carefully for these phrases again. Okay, and we will move to another thing. Okay, so as I said, we can use these statements to teach and ask students about the pronunciation of different words. Okay, I'm gonna move to some useful terminologies to know about pronunciation. We should be aware of these terminologies as teachers. And if you want to develop your speaking skills, pronunciation is very important aspect. Okay, so there are a lot of terminologies that relate to the pronunciation, such as schwa, intonation, rhythm, contractions, weak forms, linking, elision, intrusion, assimilation, stress. Okay, so let's start with the schwa sound. Okay, so let's start with the schwa sound. We will explain some of these terminologies in this session. Okay, so let's start with the schwa sound. The schwa sound. So what is the schwa? Okay, who can read? Who can read? What is the schwa? Who can read? Who can read the definition of the schwa?
Yes, Mr.
Okay, who's speaking?
Rasha.
Okay, Miss Russia, go ahead.
Schwa is the most common sound in English. It's weak and unstressed sound that occurs in many words. Learners often have a great difficulty reproducing this sound.
Okay, so it's the most common sound. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, it's the most common sound in English. Okay, you can find a lot. You can find a lot. Okay, so it's a weak and unstressed sound that occurs in many words. Learners often have great difficulty reproducing this sound. So the schwa sound looks like upside down E. Okay, it's upside down E, like this, as you see in the picture. Okay, so when you use that in the transcription, we will find it like this, upside down E. It's unstressed sound. Okay, so look at the right picture. It's a meme. Okay, do you know the memes? Okay, it's like a comic picture. I want to be a schwa. I want to be a schwa. It's never stressed. Okay, it's relaxed. So I want to be a schwa, like a schwa. Okay, it's a meme. It's a comic picture. Okay, how can you find the schwa sound in the words? How can you find the schwa sound in the words? The spelling of the words doesn't help you if you want to find the schwa sound. The spelling don't help you if you want to find the schwa sound. Why? Because the schwa sound doesn't depend on the spelling. Doesn't depend on the spelling. The schwa sound can be pronounced. I'm sorry, 1 minute, please. That's a problem. And so, okay. Okay, so as I said, the schwa sound doesn't depend on the spelling. Doesn't depend on the spelling. The schwa sound can be produced by any vowel, such as we know, the vowel letters A, E, I, O, U, like these letters. Okay. For example, about. Here, the schwa sound, the first letter. Okay. Television, E. This is a schwa sound. medicine, common, minimum. Okay, so the schwa can be produced by 2 or 3 letters. Okay, here the schwa sound can be produced by 1 letter, 1 vowel, a, okay, a or e, I, o, u. Okay, these letters here, okay, are pronounced as a schwa, and we will know why in the next slide. Okay, and the schwa can be produced by 2 or 3 letters, such as this: government, pressure, certain. Here, er, there are schwa. Pressure, there is a schwa. Certain, there is a schwa. Okay, so the schwa can be produced by 1 letter, 2 or 3 letters. So the spelling, that's what I mean. The spelling don't help you to find the schwa because it's produced by 1 or 2 or 3 letters. So, but the stress, well, the stress will help you to find the schwa. How? Let's move. Okay, one of the most important thing that we should understand about the schwa, that it only appears in unstressed syllables. An unstressed syllable. Okay, here, like this. Apple. Apple. Where is the stress here? Where is the stress in the first word? Where is the stress here?
Oh,
Yeah, the
Apple.
stress apple. Yeah, in the first syllable. Yeah, in the first syllable. Okay, the stress in the first syllable. Okay, and it's a sound. This is a schwa. The pronunciation or the sound of schwa is apple, apple. Okay, so there is a schwa. It's unstressed. Okay, the second word, people, people. The first is stressed, and the last one unstressed. Okay, people, people. So the schwa sound here is pronounced as an ah. It's unstressed. So we always say that the schwa sound is unstressed. And the third word, standard, standard, standard. The stress at the first syllable, stand, the sound. This is a schwa. So the schwa is unstressed sound. Okay, and it is pronounced as an ah. Okay, so as you see here, it's relaxing with a schwa. Okay, it's also a meme. Okay, the schwa is unstressed sound, so I want to be like a schwa, unstressed. Okay, there are some patterns that help you to find the schwa sound. There are some patterns that help you to find the schwa sound. One of the most important things that we should understand about the schwa, as I said, it's unstressed. Okay, so the schwa can appear at the beginning and middle or at the end of the words, depending on the stress. Okay, so there is some pattern which can help you to find the schwa. So let's look a plus consonant, the letter A plus consonant. So if a word begins with the letter A plus a consonant, the A is often pronounced with a schwa sound. Again, if a word begins like this, a pop, if a word begins with a letter A plus a consonant, okay, so the A sound or the letter A is pronounced with a schwa sound. So we will pronounce it about, across, address. So where is the stress here? The stress in pa, the stress in ka, the stress in ja. Okay, so the a or the letter a, it's unstressed, so it's a schwa sound. But if the word begins with a and the a is stressed, or the letter a, if the word begins with the letter a and the letter a is stressed, okay, there will not be a schwa, such as these words. We will say apple, okay, actor, artist. So there is no schwa here, as you see in the transcriptions. There is no schwa. Why? Because the first letter or the letter A is stressed. Okay? Do you understand me? Do you understand me?
Yes, Master.
Okay,
Yes.
any problem? Any problem here?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, Miss.
Okay. Next. Okay. Vowel plus R is pronounced as schwa sound, especially at the end of the word. Okay. So in the British accent, words ending such as ER, OR, AR, or OUR, like this, so are very often pronounced with a schwa sound. So who can pronounce the first one? Who can pronounce the first one here? This word?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Teacher.
Teacher. Yes. So there is a schwa sound here. ER, there is a schwa sound here. Okay. The second one, who can pronounce that?
Dollar.
Dollar. Okay, I want another one.
Dollar.
Dollar. Okay. The third word. Visitor. Yeah. Visitor. Yes. The fourth one.
Color.
Color. Okay. We shouldn't say teacher. No, not R. Okay. Teacher. Dollar. Visitor. Color. Okay. And in these examples and these words like this, mayor, sugar, and dollar again, mother, better, longer, hotter, higher, nicer, and faster. Okay, so the second one that we produced as a schwa, or the second pattern, okay, vowel plus ER, okay? Okay, in the words ending ION, IAN, IO, IA, there's a schwa, such as politician, shin, yes, IA, there's a schwa. Pronunciation, correction. So in the words ending with ION, IAN, IO, or IA, there is also a schwa. Okay. And words ending OUS. So yes, OU is pronounced as a schwa, such as dangerous. Dangerous. Nervous. Fabulous or fabulous?
Fabulous.
Yes, not fabulous. Okay, there is a schwa. Yeah, there is a schwa. So fabulous. Fabulous. Yes. Okay, so if the word is ending with OUS like this, so there's a schwa sound. Okay. How can you find the schwa sound in the phrases? Okay. In almost every English sentence you hear, there will be at least one schwa. At least one schwa sound, and probably more. Okay, so you should find a schwa in a sentence. So let's look at a sentence you probably use. Okay, so how are you? How are you? Which word is be normally stressed in this sentence? Yes, which word would be normally stressed? Stressed.
You.
You.
How are you?
How. And you? Yes. Yes. The stressed words. The stressed words. Okay. Which words would be normally stressed in this sentence? How and you. Okay. These are the stressed. These are the stressed words. So in this sentence, the stress is on how and you, as I said. So the unstressed word is are. Yes, do you agree with me?
How are you?
Yes, and it's pronounced as schwa. As a schwa. Yeah. So how do you know which words are stressed or unstressed? And this is so important. Please pay attention. Okay, how do you know which words are stressed or unstressed? The unstressed words in a sentence are usually auxiliaries, words, articles, any prepositions. Words which carry the meaning of a sentence, nouns, verbs, adjectives, and verbs are often stressed. Again, so the unstressed words like auxiliaries, articles, and prepositions, and the stressed words, okay, like nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs are often stressed. So here, if you want to pronounce this sentence, okay, you will say, how are you? No, I want to pronounce it in a natural speak. So you will say, how are you? Yeah, how are you? How are you? Yes, how are you? Okay, so let's look another example. Please mute yourself if you don't want to speak. Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself if you don't want to speak, please. Okay, so do you like learning English? This is another example. Do you like learning English? Okay, in this sentence, can I ask you where the stressed words are?
Like.
Okay, where are the stressed words?
Like learning English.
Like learning and English. Yes. Yes, as I said, the auxiliaries, prepositions, okay? Auxiliaries, prepositions, and articles can be a schwa or can be pronounced as a schwa, okay? But verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs can be pronounced, okay? Can be stressed. So there is no schwa like this, okay? So like learning English, they are stressed words, okay? But unstressed words do, and
Do you?
you. So how can you pronounce this question? Like this. Do you like learning? Do you like? Okay.
Delight.
Yeah, you say, do you like? No.
No.
Do you like learning English? So there's a schwa here and there's a schwa here. Okay. Do you like learning English? So okay, so let's practice together. Let's practice together. Where are the schwas in those words? I will give you only 2 minutes. Okay, try to work out these words and guess where are the schwas. Okay, you have 2 minutes. Okay, have you finished? Okay, have you finished?
Yes, Mister.
Okay, the first word, who can give me the first word?
Yes, Mister.
Where is the schwa? Okay, who's speaking?
Miss Wala Abdulhamid.
Okay, Miss Wala.
Around
The first word,
is around.
the first word, picture.
The first word picture. Yes.
Yes, where is the schwa here?
Picture.
Yeah. Yeah, at the end of the word, U-R-E, there is a schwa here. Okay, there is a schwa here. Okay, the next one.
Yes,
Okay,
Yes.
Miss Nashwa. Miss
round at the beginning.
At the beginning. Okay, can you say it?
Round,
Around.
round.
Yeah, around. Yes. Okay, Mr. Ahmed, go ahead, sir.
Yes. At the end.
Yes. Okay, can you say it? Can you pronounce it?
Smaller.
Smaller. Yeah, at the end. Yes, ER. So the first one, as I said, URE, and the third one and the second one, around. Okay, so the schwa at the beginning and smaller at the end. Yes. The fourth one. Yes.
At the end.
Yes, at the end. Horror. Yes. Horror. Okay. Next.
Yes, Mister.
middle.
Miss Hoda. Miss Hoda.
In the middle. أيوة. Yes, Mister. In the middle.
Yes, in the middle and
Yes.
at the end. Okay. There is two schwas. Okay, here and here, like this. National. Yes, here and here. Okay. Next.
At the end.
At the end. Yeah, at the end. At the end, similar. Yeah, there is a vowel plus R. Okay, so the schwa here at the end. Yeah. Okay, there are two schwas here. There are two schwas here.
In the middle.
Where? Which one?
In the middle and in the end.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end, yeah, URE, and before T there is also a schwa. So temperature. Okay. Okay. We will say temperature. No. Temperature. So there is a schwa here and here. Okay, like this. Okay. Next.
Celebration.
Celebration. Yeah. Where is the schwa?
In the middle and in the end.
At the end.
Yes, here. Okay, this, yeah, here, the second E, and at the end, like this. Celebration, celebration. Yes.
Happiness.
Happiness.
At the end.
Happiness. Yes, yes,
Happiness.
yes. Happiness. Happiness.
At the end.
Yeah, in the end. Happiness.
At
Happiness. Ness. Ness.
America
Not niece.
at the
Ness.
end.
Okay.
America at the end.
At the end.
Yes,
And also
America.
at the beginning. At the
Beginning.
beginning.
in
Yeah.
the beginning. In
America.
the beginning. In
America.
the beginning.
At the beginning and at the end. Yeah, at the end and at the beginning. Yeah, thank you. Excellent. Great job. Okay, let's move to another terminology. Now, before this, there is also an exercise. It's an interesting one. Okay, so okay, how can we pronounce this phrase? Okay, Miss Noura Sulaiman, I think there is a problem in your mic and there is a noise in your background. Okay, so we can pronounce the first one.
Yes.
Yes, who's speaking? Miss Nashwa?
A slice of cake. A slice of cake.
Yeah, a slice of cake. Slice of cake. Okay, so where is the schwa here? Where is the schwa?
The beginning.
Yeah, and
Slice of cake.
we say a slice of
Cake.
or of.
Oh.
Yeah, so there is a schwa here. A slice of cake. Okay, the second one. Okay, a second one who can pronounce?
Yes,
Can
miss.
see it? Yes.
Yes.
Miss Huda?
A cat and a dog.
A cat and a dog. Yes. Where are the schwas? There are 3 schwas here.
At the first, in the middle,
The first, yeah,
Middle.
and a dog. So a cat and a dog. A cat and a dog. Yes, excellent. Okay. Okay, the third one.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, the third one.
Yes, mister.
Okay, Miss Hiba.
Yes. An apple and a banana.
Yeah, an apple and a banana.
Yes.
Yes.
At
Okay,
first,
where are the schwas?
at the first and
At the first. Please, there is a lot of noise in your background. Please, try to be alone.
at first and
Okay, so the answer will be like this: a slice of cake of a cat and a dog, like this. Okay, like this. Okay, an apple and a banana. Okay, so there are here. And Miss Noura, please. Miss Noura, please. Miss Noura, please. There's a problem in your mic, okay? And we can't hear anything from your mic. Okay. Okay. So next, let's move to another terminology. Weak form, and it's so important also. It's so important. Okay, so what are weak forms? What are weak forms? Okay, so, okay. Okay, what are weak forms? Words, okay, words that are unstressed. So we can be, weak forms can be defined as words that are unstressed when you speak naturally, okay? Weak forms are also sounds and syllables that are unstressed in connected speech. And what I mean by connected speech, when we speak naturally or at natural speed. Okay, what I mean by connected speech, when we speak naturally or at natural speed. So in weak forms, the vowel sound is reduced to a short vowel or a schwa sound. So I began the session with a schwa sound. So most of the syllables that have a schwa, so there will be weak form. Okay, will have a weak form. Do you agree with me?
We agree with you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So in weak forms, the vowel sound is reduced to a short vowel or a schwa sound. Okay. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at an example. Here is the word some. Okay. So as I said, there is full form and weak form. Full form when we pronounce the word individually. Okay. So as in some. Okay. The word here is stressed. The word here is stressed. Okay, so if you wanted to say it as an individual word, we will say it some. So we stressed it and pronounce it as some. But this word is usually unstressed in the sentence. So it will be a weak form, and there will be a schwa like this. Okay, so again, this word is usually unstressed in the sentence. So it will be a weak form and there will be a schwa. So if you wanted to pronounce it in the weak form, we will say it some. No. So how can we pronounce it? Some. Yes. So, yes. So why do we have weak forms? Why do we have weak forms? What is the importance of weak forms? So, because content words with information are stressed. As we said, the words that are stressed may be nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. So this is content words. What I mean by content words? What do you mean? Content words means the words that give the meaning to the sentence. Okay? So content words or the stressed words, the words that give the meaning to the sentence, the words that have the information we need from the sentence. So we stress these words. Those words are usually nouns, as I said, nouns, verbs, adjectives, and negative auxiliaries. If you delete noun from the sentence, you don't understand the meaning of it. So it's a content word. Content word give meaning to the sentence, give information that you need from the sentence. So
Yes,
these
ma'am.
are content words. So the content words are always stressed. Okay, so are always full form. So why do we have weak forms? So grammatical words are unstressed, such as articles, prepositions, linking words, and positive auxiliaries. Okay, so on the other hand, we have grammatical words. They are usually not stressed. Grammatical words such as articles, prepositions, linking words, positive auxiliaries. So these words help us to form the sentence. The article, prepositions, linking words, positive auxiliaries help us to form the sentence or to form a question. Okay, so they don't carry the most important information. Okay,
Yeah.
they aren't stressed. So full form, it gives us the meaning, so they are stressed. Okay, weak forms help us to form the sentence. Okay, it doesn't give important information. It only helps us to form the sentence, so they aren't stressed. So they are weak forms. Do you understand me?
Yes, yes.
Do you want to repeat again? Or this point is clear?
Yeah.
If there is any problem, I will explain it again. Do you understand me? Do you understand this point?
Yes.
Okay, so let's have a look at some common weak forms. Here, the word are. If you wanted to pronounce it individually, you will say are. It has a long a sound. Yes, so are. But if you want to pronounce it in the sentence, okay, it will be a weak form, and it will pronounce it like a schwa. Okay, if you wanted to pronounce it in this sentence, how can you pronounce it?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
they're studying.
They're studying.
Yes.
They're studying. They are studying. Okay, they are studying. They are studying, or they're studying. Okay, so it gets reduced here. There is a schwa here. If you wanted to pronounce it individually, you will say they are studying. But if you want to speak it in a natural speed, you will say they're studying. So there is a schwa here. Okay. Okay. So let's move in another example. Another example here, we have to do. Okay. The first word is the word do. If you want to say it individually, you will say do. Okay, there's a long vowel here. Do. Yes, do you agree?
Yes.
Do you agree with me? Okay, there is a long vowel here. If you want to say it individually, you will say do. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But if I want to pronounce it in the sentence or in the sentence like this, what do you want? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Okay, what do you want? If I want to say it, what do you want to do? But I want to say it in a natural speed. So what do you want to do? Okay. Okay, so the first one, we will pronounce it d. And the last one, we will pronounce it do. Why? Why? Can you give me a reason?
It is in the middle.
The last one is the content word.
The last one is a content word. Excellent. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a verb. Yes. But the first one is an auxiliary verb. Yeah, it's an auxiliary verb. It's a weak
Unstressed
form.
verb.
Yeah,
Unstressed verb.
unstressed. Yes. Thank you so much for the speaking.
Mrs. Nisma.
Oh, thank you, Miss Nisma. Thank
Nisma.
you so much, Miss Nisma. Okay, so the first one is an auxiliary verb. Okay, so there is a schwa, there is a weak form, but the last one is a verb. It's a content word. Okay, it's a full form. So what do you want to do? Okay. So this is a weak form and there is a strong form. Okay. Okay, and there is also a note. Okay, if you want to linking these three words, what do you can also say what you want to do, what you want to do. Okay, this is linking here. Okay, and we will explain it in the next session, inshallah. Okay, so what, do, and you. If you want to link these three words, you can say as it what you want to do. Okay, okay, is it clear? Like this.
Yeah.
Okay, these are
What
the
you want to
transcript.
do.
What you want to do.
What
Okay.
you want to do.
Okay, so it's also a weak form, here. It's to. Okay, there's a schwa here. If you want to say it individually, you will say to. Yes, but if you want to say it in a natural speed, okay, or in a sentence, you will say to. So what do you want to or what do you want to? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do? To, not to. Okay, so there is also a schwa here. There is a weak form here. Okay.
Okay.
Do you agree with me?
Yes, Miss.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, next. Okay, test yourself. Can you recognize the weak form is here? Okay, I will also ask another question. What are the stressed words here? What are the stressed words here? As we said, the stressed words are the content words that carry the meaning of the sentence. So what are the stressed words here?
Lived and years.
Lived and years. There is also another word, and here.
Here.
Yes, lived, here, and years. There are stressed words. Okay, three stressed words. Okay, so and weak forms are we, have, and for. Okay, so how can you pronounce this sentence?
We have lived here 4 years. 5 years.
We have
Lived here 4 years.
30 years.
30 years. What about we have?
Yeah.
What about we have? How can we pronounce?
We have.
We are.
Where?
Yeah.
We've lived
Where?
here. We've lived here for
We've
4
lived
years.
here.
Yes, like this. We've lived here for years. Yes. Thank you so much.
Speech. Yes, sir.
Okay. Contractions. And this is the last part in our session today, contractions. Contractions are shortened forms of words in which some letters are omitted, deleted. Omitted means deleted. And apostrophe generally marks the omission. Okay. Standard contractions include those that shorten the word not, the verb be, and have modal verbs. So here is a list of commonly used contractions. Again, contractions are shortened forms of words. A shortened form of the word, like I am. So I want to make it a contractions. I am. He is. He is. Okay? And we use apostrophe to express contractions. Yes? Do you agree? Do you agree with me?
Yeah, Mr.
Okay, so
Yeah, Mr.
an apostrophe generally marks the omission. Standard contractions include words such as not, verbs like be, have, and modal verbs. So there is a list. Okay, so full form am. So pronoun contractions, I am. Full form is. And contractions, apostrophe s. And pronoun contraction, yes. How can we pronounce it? She is. She is.
She's.
Yeah. And he is.
Is.
And it's. Yes. So she's, he's, and this. Okay, full form like are. Contraction, apostrophe re. And if I wanted to pronounce it in a sentence, we will pronounce like this. We are? No, we are. You are? No, you are. There. So where, your, and there. Full form like have. So contraction, well, apostrophe ve. So pronounce contractions like I am, you, we, and there. Had and what. This is the full form. And if you want to make a contraction, we will put apostrophe d like this. So the pronoun contraction like, yes, who can pronounce? Yes, I it. Huh?
You.
You'd. Yes.
He.
He'd. Yes. She'd. It. Yes. It. Yes. We'd. We'd. They'd. Okay. The last one who can pronounce?
I'll.
I'll. Yes. The second, you will. How can we pronounce it?
Here.
You'll.
You'll. Yes, you'll. I'll. You'll.
He'll.
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 She'll.
She'll. Yes, she'll.
It'll.
It'll.
We'll.
Will.
They'll.
They'll. Yes.
They'll.
And there are also a lot of contractions with the other auxiliaries, okay, and the pronouns, okay, and this is it. Thank you so much. That's what I want to say today. أتمنى إن المحاضرة تكون عجبتكم. حاولت أفصلها قدر المستطاع. تمام. In the main sheet, they give us only definitions for these terminologies that I explained. but and I will post it on the WhatsApp group. They give us in the main sheet only definitions, and I try to symbolize it as possible as I can. I wish that you understand anything from me, and I wish you great luck, and I see you inshallah in the next session. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Said.
Thank you.
Bye bye.